Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Delphine and today we are in the first episode of this style journey, finding my style serie. I've made a little intro explaining a bit more about this serie, what's the point, what's the purpose of it. If you have not seen it yet and you want, I'm putting a link of it here. As you could hear, this first episode was about color analysis. So it's about finding the colors that suit you the best. It doesn't mean that you could not wear any other color. It's just that these colors are the one which will be the more flattering of you. And this type of colors, this whole range will be the one that will make you features and will make you look the best. So I had actually heard about color analysis for the first time in the comment section under one of my Cézanne try-on haul video because, well, originally, to be honest, I had no idea about this, and I was trying articles, I was trying pieces, and some were commenting. There was a whole lot of debate and discussion around it. That some colors wash me out, whereas some other made me look better, and what could be my colors. And so, yeah, I found out about this whole topic. It was extremely interesting, and it made me very curious to find my colors because, well, of course, I would like to wear colors that suit me best. And so in this whole journey I want to take about finding my style, updating my wardrobe, getting more confident in the clothes I own and buy, feeling better. I thought color analysis was a first good way to start. It allows me already from an early stage to sort through my clothes, sort through my wardrobe, find out the things I have that maybe already work, and the things on the contrary that don't work so much, so that I can make space in my wardrobe. And it also allows me for my future purchases, also what I'm purchasing in between, to already start focusing on this kind of colors. Which does not mean I'm not gonna keep some of the other clothes if I really like them, even if it's not my perfect color. If the fit and the cut and it makes me feel good, then I keep it. Of course, it's not that these colors you cannot buy these colors which are not good anymore. It's more they just will suit you a bit less. But on the other hand, they will suit you amazing because of some other stuff, or they will make you feel great. I think ultimately that's the most important part. But yeah, so in my case, I thought about starting with the colors. It was also the easiest thing to start with for me, without going too much into body shapes and everything that comes then later. That will be for a future episode. So to do this color analysis, I contacted two different professional stylists and color analysis that are here, so that I could have in-person sessions. And they are called Nina and Misha. They have slightly different styles. So I went through their Instagrams and their website, and they, well, as a lot of stylists, they do share a bit their own style. And they have different styles, but two styles I like. So I was very interested in seeing also the difference in approach and maybe perspective they might have, and with this whole style journey, because I will keep with them then in the next steps. So this step is the first one of the color analysis, but again, there will be more videos coming for the next part. So these two stylists, Nina and Misha, so it was two different sessions, two different dates, even 2 different weeks. They use different systems. One used the season system, which I think is the most well-known, because in the YouTube, the comments under the YouTube video I mentioned before, a lot of the comments were going along finding the season. So I have a feeling this is the most known style. And also I've seen some advertisement and so on for some online tool and websites for finding it by yourself, and it's often based on seasons. I chose to go for in-person because I think that's how you get the most accurate result and the best results. I have friends again that tried the online things, and they say it's very funny because they did it, they got a season, one asked her husband to help, and she got another season from her husband. He had a different view, and So I think it's nice if you can afford it and you can do it, to have an in-person session. This is really how you get the most accurate results. Online tools can be good, can be maybe helpful to guide you, and also that you get to know a bit more about this. But it's really good to have these in-person sessions. So one used the seasons and the other one used color profiles. So they had, the process was generally similar, the way it worked. So we met, they were very nice, they came to my home, but they also have their own studios for appointments. So if you don't want them to come to your home, you could go to their place. So they looked in my flat for a place with natural light. So typically we did it here where I'm also sitting filming, because I'm actually surrounded by windows. I have one in front and two on the side, and it's extremely luminous, this little area, so it's perfect. And natural light is also a great way to really truly see the colors. So I had to wear no makeup. I just wore a tiny bit of mascara because of course they need to look at your skin, they need to look at your under eye, they need to look at a lot of details. So I wore no makeup, just a bit of mascara. And then we started the process of looking for the best color. They had a big mirror also with also some additional lights. They brought a lot of colored fabrics, a lot of pieces. You will see on some of the pictures and the video I will add here. And we tried the colors one after the other. We covered first my upper body with a white undersheet, so that we will have like a neutral canvas to work on, and won't have anything in between. And then we put the colors just really right next to my face, really drap them here without anything else interfering, so we could really just directly compare. And it was really interesting seeing it like this with the light and just the color, just the pure color next to my face, and then also with switching between a color that's a better color for me and a color that's a bit less good for me. And I don't know, I had never really seen it before, but doing it like this, it was really weirdly obvious. I mean, not all the time. Sometimes some things I was hesitating, but with some colors and some colors I owned and I had things, it was crazy. It was like obvious, oh yeah, this makes me look so much better. And this, yeah, it makes me look like almost sick or pale and I don't know, I had never seen it before. I don't know how this was even possible. Some made me look very tired. They brought back not the best in my face. Some were just neutral, like neither really good, neither really bad. And yeah, some other colors, they brought back some sort of light. They made some things pop. And okay, I was expecting maybe some sort of difference, but not. It's not such a strong difference between the colors. Not such an impact. It was really crazy. And it was also very interesting while we were doing this session, and that's why I think it's very good to have someone external to help you do it, was the bias we have with some colors. Because there were some colors, I like the color, in principle, it's just a color I like. Or, for example, I used to get compliments sometimes while wearing it, and then I was like, yeah, I like this color, so it must suit me. But that's actually not necessarily true. And also the reverse was also true, that colors I normally don't really like because I don't like the color. And so, for example, I don't have a lot of clothes in these colors. And so I thought, okay, it looks less good on me. But when we were doing the exercise and they helped me and they guided me, Nina and also Misha, I really realized that this bias was just all in my head and was very important. For example, I thought a really bright red suits me very well. But when I compared them with a fabric piece with a hint of a darker red, a bit like what I'm wearing actually today, then this suits me actually better. It's not that the red is a bad color for me, but it does not suit me as well as this. And before doing this color analysis, I would have thought the reverse. I would have thought the bright red suits me better than this kind of colors. This is a color I love too, but I don't know, because I don't know, bright red is a color I get compliments sometimes on, and so I don't know why, but it was really obvious while doing the exercise. And of course, I will keep wearing bright red. I kept some of my clothes, I kept some of my dresses and so on. But I know it does not suit me as well as this. And it's not necessarily a color I should invest a lot in, because this color is also a color I love, actually. So then if I have the choice between the same cut and piece and article between this color and the bright red, I will now go more for this color because I love this color too and it suits me better. So this is the thing which was very, very interesting for me. And for example, pale blue, light blue is a color I love. Like on my Birkin bag, I picked light blue as is, which is still fine because it's on my bag, it's not next to my face, so it's no problem. It's really a color I like, light blue. I have a lot of things which are light blue, but really when I wear it, it does not look as good. Light blue is really one color where I've been decluttering a lot in my wardrobe following the session, because it's one of the color where it really made me look the most, it really washed me out. It really made me look tired and pale and less good. And then after doing this exercise, I also looked again at some of the YouTube videos I did, at the miniatures, you know, the thumbnail picture. And in some of them I have these light blue sweaters. And if you compare with the thumbnails of other videos where I wear more pop of red or other colors, I look better with these colors. And it's crazy. I had never really noticed before. I don't know, it's funny. But yeah, once we had found the best colors for me, and so the corresponding color season and profile, we also looked at how we combine colors between some of the best suiting one and some of the more normal, neutral one, how this could all go well together, how we could combine. Because of course you're not gonna, like now today, I'm not wearing a block of one color. So this was also very nice and very interesting. This also not just the best color, but also color combination. And I did not know this would be a part of the color analysis, and this was a very nice surprise because it's indeed very useful. So yeah, and we found out that my season is actually dark autumn. And on the color profile, I'm gonna show it to you. So it was really, I mean, it was really great and it was really lovely. Both color analysis were extremely nice and professionals and guiding me and helping me, and they had everything. It was really great. And even if they used two different systems, we really came to the same set of colors. It was very interesting. We really came to the same conclusions. So again, for me, it was also very interesting to see that that it's really proof that yeah, this is real. You know, let's say it's not just a trend or it's not just a fake thing, and now people no, there is really something that we came really to the same result. So it's dark autumn in the season system. So one of the stylists gave me this thing, so this with the color profile, so with some of the colors that suits me best. So you see it's a lot of darker color, a lot of autumn color. She worked differently, so she could not put all the possible colors, but it generally shows darker colors. You see also she did some combinations, so she put some mix of two colors together, and you can see, so these darker berry tones are actually very good for me. She put some others, so these are some of my best colors. These burgundy darker berry tones are great for me. And with the other one, she sent me a link to buy a little color pass, which is actually extremely practical. So it's this little thing. It's written here, dark autumn, and it's very small. So it's very, very convenient actually, this, because you can easily put it in your handbag and carry it around with you. This is very convenient also at home, and you can also keep it in mind, but I find that having both is great, and this is easier to take with you around. And look up, up, I can show you. So these are all the dark color things, so you see like the kind of colors I'm wearing are more around these lines, and it shows also some nuances. I don't know if you will be able to see very well, but this is a bit darker and a bit lighter here. There's some nuances, here, and so I'm a bit along these lines today. Of course, it's not everything exactly accurate. No, I'm actually more along these lines today. Yeah, you see, this one, it's called Red Wine Leaf. Red wine leaf. So behind you have also a name, and I find it cute. It's written in English, in French, and in German. At least in this one, maybe it depends the link you use and where you get it. But this is really convenient when going shopping. And interestingly for me, for example, I thought browns were not so much for me, but it's actually look great on me. It's actually a great color for me, these browns. So this was very nice. But these basically are my best colors, and I like dark greens anyway, so this I was very happy. These ones were a bit less good for me, a bit less good, but where is it? Yeah, these ones, for example, or these ones were really looking the best on me. So that was very interesting. And again, this is great to take with you. So yeah, I mean, I can 100% recommend doing such a professional analysis. Again, as I told you, the online tools, they can give you some sort of an idea, but you have this bias, you know, that it's really hard to get rid of. And also it's hard to get this neutral environment and being able to put all the colors so next to your face and everything. And having this professionally trained set of eye is kind of something that's hard to replace. And even asking a loved one or a friend, you know, they will have also bias because they have already an idea of you, and this will also play a role. Whereas this color analyst, I did not know them, so they came without any pre-minded opinion or anything. And again, they're also trained for it, so this makes a big difference. And let me look if I forget anything. Yeah, so basically I think that will be it. I mean, that will be my advice, because I mean, I always thought there would be some sort of bias, but I did not thought it would be that strong, leading me to really choose and pick and wear colors that are really some of the worst ones, not just neutral ones, but really colors that really wash me out and don't look so good on me. And so this was very interesting. And again, they got both the same kind of color scheme, so there's really something out there. And I have also noticed, I've been wearing a bit more in my past videos and so on since I did the consultation, this kind of colors are in my purchases, and I've had also more comments. Oh, wow, this color suits you well, this is nice. And this also does not just apply to clothes, it's also about your makeup. Interestingly, with makeup, with lipstick colors at least, I had naturally already purchased this kind of berry, darker berry and so on colors. So somehow I had already this idea of what could suit me a bit. This is also something interesting. You can find out that actually you also somehow realize at some deep level what does suit you better, and so you typically have some of your better colors in your wardrobe and in your makeup because yeah, deep down you also realize that these colors fit you better. Yeah, so if you are in Munich or around Munich, I will put in the description box below the contact of Nina and the contact of Misha, because again, I've had a great experience with them, so I can definitely recommend them. This is not a partnership, by the way. It's not sponsored or anything. I did not receive any discount. I did not receive any advantage, anything. I paid full price normal for these sessions. I bought this thing myself. All of it is just I had a great experience and I wanted to share it with you. And yeah, and I don't know if you've ever had a color analysis done too, or if you've done it online, or if you've done it with a professional. What are your thoughts about it? Yeah, tell me everything in the comment section below. I would like to talk with you. What do you think also about this dark autumn selection for me? And I will put here another video in case you have not seen it yet. And if you've enjoyed this one and you would like to see more, you can of course subscribe to my channel by clicking there, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys, have a lovely day.